Hello guys and welcome to my new video, and today we'll talk about the breaking news we got on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, about the death of the California's state representative, US member of the House, Doug LaMalfa. He unfortunately died on a Tuesday at the age of 65. Okay, and these are breaking news, not only because, of course, it's so sad that a person died, but also because the majority in the House for the Republican Party has become smaller. Okay, and that is important. I saw many people on Twitter at the day of his death talking about that. I didn't think that was the moment to do that, because we need to say condolences to his family, especially to probably his sons. I don't know if he has, but probably he has children, and that is important. And right now we have about 3 days after the death, and right now I think this is the right moment to talk about it and to mention what it makes, what it actually is at stake to the House, because we got a Republican that died, Doug LaMalfa. Also, Marjorie Taylor Greene resigned, and we have the date for that election. Okay, it's March the 10th, and then April the 7th will be the runoff. That will be inevitably almost guaranteed. Okay, because there's so many Republicans. I think it's 19 Republicans running to that office. And we had a Republican from Indiana, I think, if I'm not mistaken, involved in a car accident. So that is another person that is not, they can't vote, literally. So we have 3 Republicans gone. We have also 1 Democrat gone. The governor of New Jersey now, Mikey Sherrill, will have on April, I think, if I'm not mistaken, an election to substitute her. But right now we have a very bad scenario for the Republicans and for Mike Johnson personally. Okay, because you have 3 Republicans gone. One of them, of course, it's only temporarily because he will probably recover fast from that accident. But you don't have the best scenario, and you know this. As you can see here in the Wikipedia, Governor Gavin Newsom is not, he didn't schedule the dates yet, but the expectations is June the 2nd. So this is a lot of months, almost 6 months from now, that we basically won't have an election on California, which is really bad for the Republicans as a whole. And also, don't forget as well another thing. This is with Proposition 50 not being enabled. Okay, so we will probably see a Republican. I will explain you why in a minute. But this is not a very important issue. Marjorie Taylor Greene will be replaced not on March the 10th, because we'll have a runoff almost 100% sure, probably in April the 7th. So that's 4 months from now. And that is bad. So that's 4 months with Mike Johnson having a very small majority and 6 months with a normal majority. So that is not a great news for the Republicans as a whole, but you need to say who's going to win here in California, because that's the point of this video. The Republicans, okay, they're going to win the seat again, but only temporarily, only until January, okay? I'm sorry, only until January they'll have the seat, but only until November they will have the election won, if you will, because on November the 4th, if I'm not mistaken, or 5th, I'm having troubles on the date. Let me just check here. I think it's quite November the 3rd. Okay, I'm just dumb. November the 3rd, we'll have the midterm elections, and it's expected Democrats to win this overwhelmingly, because this is a district. Okay, I just didn't go to 2024. No, 2026 special. Maybe I can go here to the redistricting. So this new district, as you can see here, the first district, which is the one we have right now. This was the prior map, as you can see here, very Republican, 30 points towards the Republican Party. But right now, we'll have a different scenario. We'll have this one. So the first one now has a little bit of this part, very Democratic part, by the way, of California. And it goes away to Chico and Susansville. So this means that we'll have a Democratic member of parliament just after the midterm elections. That's almost 100. No, it's 100% sure we're gonna get one, because this is very. I just want to go, if I can go past map. Let's go to the California one, or California first here. So this is the prior map, if you will. Let me just go here, and this is the second one, so you can see the difference. Okay, the northern parts that are more conservative, they're gone, and then we'll have the we will have this important part of democratic votes, because you can go here. So Santa Rosa, a city, very democratic. We go all the way. So they are pushing towards the south because it's more democratic, it's more pro-Democrats. That's why it's very important to get that way, because Gavin Newsom wants a pro-democratic map, which is understandable considering the Republicans have been doing that on Texas, on Missouri, they're trying to do as well in Florida and Ohio. They did. So that's actually a revenge, if you will. As you can see here, this is the 2023 to 2027 boundaries. I'm not so sure this is correct, because this is not. This is now a Democratic district. I suspect this is the prior boundaries, if you will. But we will have now a very Democratic district. So this was the election in 2024. Doug LaMalfa won this with 65 to 35%. So that's a 30 points win. We don't expect the Democrats to get any close. Okay. Probably they're going to win. They're going to lose by 20, the Democrats, which is understandable, and which is quite a great result, if you will, because they lost by 30. So 20 points lost will be like 10 points over performance. You can see here the counties. It's all of them are very, very Republican, apart from this one close to Sacramento, which is slightly more Democratic. Also Butte County, I don't understand. Probably we have a city over here, but the rest ones are very, very Republican, and probably he was a popular governor, because if you go I'm sorry, governor, I'm just so stupid, a popular member of the House, because if you go here, Trump did poorly, did slightly poorer than LaMalfa, okay, because 61-36. Here it was slightly better for the Republicans, so it actually is slightly better as well. So, but Trump did much better, because he was only at 20 points in the presidential level in 2020. So this is around to 20 to 30 Republican district, which we won't be after the redistricting. But what is important here is the Republicans are expected to win. We don't know the election date, probably June the 2nd. And this will be a key election, okay? Not in terms of guessing who's going to win, because of course it's going to be the Republican Party, but especially in terms of deciding the majority and in terms of getting one member to vote with the Republicans. That is important. We don't have any candidates, if I'm not mistaken. Let's just go here to California first. I'm sorry, not here. Maybe I can go here and here. So here, we don't have anything. We're going to have a non-partisan primary, which means probably we'll have two Republicans. It's a big possibility, okay, to have two Republicans. And we have the former minority leader of the California State Assembly. So that's So that's actually important, okay? And that's actually probably the one that it's the most favorable to win, at least so far, okay? I will emphasize on so far, because politics, can change very fast. And I just wanted to ask you something. Portugal will elect the new president, and that will be a very, very competitive race, okay? I just want to say this because it's a bit off topic, but it's expected to go. We have 5 front-runners candidates. It's, of course, my country. Okay, we have 5 candidates are front-runners. Basically, one is from the left, if you will, the left in the United States, and the other 4 are from the right, okay? And we don't know who's going to be in the second round. We have 2, the runoff, if you will, not the second round. Have 2 candidates. Of those 5, we will have 2 on the second round of the runoff in the terms of the US terminology. And we don't know who's going to be. I don't know if you want a live stream on January the 18th. If you want, please say me in the comments and tell me what you think of this video. And don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. And I'll be back on Sunday with another amazing video. I hope so. Thank you.